So today I've got something a little different. I got hold of, I ordered a fairly new, I think it's a fairly new planner, and I saw it as a recommendation from another YouTuber, Miss Shakima, and I thought I'd take a look myself. I ordered this from Amazon.com, delivered here to the UK. So far, I can't see it here available here in the UK. I don't know if it's because it's new or what have you. You can order on their website as well, Life and Apples, but I ordered mine from Amazon, and this was I think it's like $20. Plus, if you're obviously internationally, you have to get it shipped. Anyway, I thought I'd show you my new planner, see what everyone thought. So obviously it comes in a little plastic baggie, protect it. And you've got two things here. You've got some stickers and you've got the planner itself. It is an undated planner. I don't know if that's normal or new, or because it's new, it just makes it a lot easier, I know that. And let's take off this sleeve to protect. So let's take that off. Oh, bits of dust. Let's take that off here. So there you go, if you're looking out for a shop. Weekly guided planner for simple, healthy meal planning, smart prepping, healthy choices and happiness undated. There you go. And there is the back of the sleeve. So the website is lifeandapples.com. It's 170 pages, 52 weekly layout, grocery shopping list, snack ideas, gratitude, recipe cards, meal planning guide, vitamins and minerals index and expense tracker, which is quite interesting. And there's obviously that there for simplifying and enjoying meal planning and prepping, which is always a bonus. If you've ever watched my videos, I do like to meal plan and prep. And then there's obviously the perks of doing so: get organised and achieve balance, plan and prep meals efficiently, make healthy choices, save time and money, feel accomplished and happier, which is always nice. So there's that, there you go. And just starting off with the cover, a couple of scuffs on it, but that's probably me. Now the cover is that soft, not rubber, but like a soft, you know, when you put a piece of paper on this and lengthen it to a right, your handwriting would come out lovely. That's like a moleskin-y sort of thing. So there's the front and the back. There's a nice strap as well, and also there is a pen loop, which is handy. Actually, before I start on that, I am going to talk about the stickers, because I am a sticker girl, I'm a planning babe, and I get a lot of stickers. And I have to say, obviously I wasn't expecting them, but I've got to say these are a little bit disappointing. One, that obviously they are included, and I think they missed an opportunity here to pick better stickers that would probably work better in a meal planner. Things like, instead of having enjoy on there or best day ever, things like meal prepping day or shopping day or dinner party, or anything actually relating more to the meal prepping, would have been probably more helpful than some of these. They're very pretty and colourful. They wouldn't be quite enough for 52 weeks. And I think they could have been a little bit better, more relevant to actual people who do meal prepping. So like double coupon day, or you know, big family meal or something like that. But they're very nice quality stickers though. Well, they're good quality stickers, you can't complain. Hopefully there's something that they'll look at, because I think they missed an opportunity with the stickers, but they are pleasant enough. In terms of the size, this is an A5, which is handy, because also on their website there's printables, which I'll talk about at the end. But there's this nice logo on the front here. It's spiral bound. I think if you've got a punch, you could probably add in your own leaf sheets as well. Opening it up, there is this little bookmark: live the life you have imagined, and download bonus ebook and printables from this website. They're free. You haven't got to have purchased this planner to download those, so go and take a look. I took a look, and there was one I quite like the look of, which was this My Fitness Planner. I printed it straight onto A5 paper, so as you can see, it would fit in pretty good. So but they had various other printables you could download as well. That's quite a nice one. I quite like the layout, quite a lot of thought into that one, so that was good. So that's handy, and that bookmark, of course. The paper quality is okay. It's like a cream rather than a white, and what I'd say, it kind of reminds me of, you know, children's colouring books, but a little bit better quality. So it's not 100 GSM, I don't think, or is it? It could be about 90 GSM. Anyway, you've got your contents there, all the different things. And I'm just going to flip through and show you the contents. There's some nice quotes on there. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. There is a guide on how to meal prep and plan, which, you know, if you are very new to meal prepping and planning, this is going to be so useful. I'll make sure everyone can see that. That's going to be really useful because through my work, I do speak to people who have never cooked before. I speak to particularly men in the 70s, 80s, 90s who've been widowed, and they ring up and they talk about some of the products that I'm involved with for my clients, and they do not even know how to, you know, cook eggs. And so I think sometimes when you are an experienced prepper, or you've cooked from a young age and you know how to cook, you forget, and not everyone can do that. So this is a really helpful thing to do. And again, a step-by-step guide to meal planning. Do your research, organise your recipes, work with a shopping list, eat and cook with the seasons, create a doable, sustainable plan, organise your kitchen and cooking space, invest in high-quality equipment, develop efficient practices, be flexible and vary the routine, the joy of planning. I think also as well is, for me as someone on a budget, is to look at what you've already got and what's going to go past its best, and use what you have is probably a real good one for me. I think that's important because I'm going to look in before I order my groceries, I'm going to be looking through what I've already got in the fridge that's going to spoil, things in the cupboard that have been lurking a bit too long, what I'd like to use, and just get them used. I think that's really important as well. But there's some really good things in here. I think you could probably use like a highlighter on certain sections. I think that would come out really nice. I don't think it would bleed through. But yeah, and there's loads in these grey boxes. There's extra tips and hints as well, which is useful. And again, how to use this planner specifically. The 52-week planner is a staple shopping list, family favourites, a take out and eat out, which is part of life, recipe cards, snack ideas, seasonal produce calendar. It is based on the USDA, which is obviously the USA. Depends on where you live. It's going to be very different. For example, if you're living in Africa, Australia, parts of Europe, Asia, it's going to be very different for eating seasonally. So yeah, look at where you live seasonally. You can go on something like Google, just check your supermarkets, see what's cheap, and that's obviously change throughout the year. There's a vitamins and index mineral, which I think is quite unusual, interesting, and a monthly expense tracker, which is interesting. Okay, so let's go on to the format of the actual planner. So at the top here, you've got the week of, so you can keep in date. I like the idea of it being undated because sometimes you do skip weeks where you're away or you don't feel like it, or you know in the mind's eye you've actually got loads of food in your freezer. You don't need to plan it out too much, and you know, or you've got visitors and you're out eating a lot, so you don't want to plan. So it's good that it's undated, I think. And then you've got Monday to Sunday. I appreciate the fact that it's not starting on a Sunday. That's one of my bugbears. Is some people have a Sunday start, some have a Monday start. It just gets a bit you know, difficult. Then you've got your columns of breakfast, lunch and dinner. There's no column for snacks, but you know, that's fair enough. And obviously you've got your boxes, which are dotted lines in grids. So obviously the snacks is missing from there, which is okay. And there's a shopping list and a section for notes and gratitude. It would have been cool to have maybe the shopping list in half and saying what you've already got, pantry or fridge or whatever, and then a shopping list next week. So you go, actually, oh, this week I want to use my celery, my cheese, and 3 oranges. So you could do a list at the very beginning before you started planning out, so you knew what you had. I think that would have been helpful. And then a goal, which is nice, which might be to clear what you've got or to meal prep extra dinners for the freezer. So you might say cook plus 5 spares freezer, and then a budget, which is really important as well. And then the gratitude, which in plan, I'm a planner girl. I've used Happy Planners, Erin Condren. I'm on a Hobonichi at the moment. I never use gratitude personally, but it's nice to have it there. I'm not sure how gratitude and this will go together. I'm thinking obviously being grateful every week that you've got food to eat is obviously a big thing to be grateful of. But it's nice to have it. It's very sweet. and I guess maybe notes, so things like what's happening next week, things you might want to use, defrost the freezer, that kind of stuff, I guess. And that continues on for the 52 weeks, which is good. They are not numbered pages. It's not a big deal. Yeah, not a big deal anyway. So flick into the back. Just really get through all of those. And then it said exciting things ahead. You complete the full year of healthy and enjoyable meals. Thank you for choosing the meal planner by Life and Apples. Look forward to guiding you through meal planning in the next year as well. Join our community. And then there's like a toolbox for simple and healthy meal prepping. So this is, I guess, the last section would be your toolbox. Knowledge becomes wisdom only after it has been put into practical use. Very true. So you've got a section here for your staples that you and your family like. I guess you could customise this. I'll be using another washi tape on this to make it a bit jazzy. It is, as you can see, all black and white, which is actually quite good because you could colorise it, put washi tape on it, or keep it plain, use your highlighters, whatever works for your colour in your life, how you like it. So you've got your fruits, vegetables, pantries, meat, fish, proteins and legumes. I personally would probably prefer half a page for each. That would have been helpful because I forget things that I like, and then suddenly after 7 or 8 months I go, oh, I forgot I like asparagus, and then I go and buy some. You've got your dairy, frozen, your drinks and the other. Family favourites, so you got your family members and what they prefer to have, which is nice to know. My stepson loves pizza, I'm never going to forget that, and he likes popcorn and strawberry milkshake, no other flavours, so I could put that in there. Take out and eat out things, and this is good for me because I follow a low carb, low sugar lifestyle, so eating out is actually a little tricky. But what I can do, I can put in here, for example, from the Chinese takeaway, I can have the dry ribs, which are very good. Maybe the stir-fry broccoli and garlic, very nice. From the Indian takeaway, I could have the mixed kebab selection and that kind of stuff. And, you know, yeah, so I could fill it in as like my low carby sort of thing. And then recipes, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Space for 16 recipes, which I think is probably going to be okay for most maybe people starting out. That might be acceptable, I don't know. But so as I say, you can, I think from the printables, there was extra printable recipe cards, I believe. So I think you could do that, or you could print off your own recipe cards and pop those in. And you could either get a pair of scissors and just mark off and put your own little indents in and slip it in, or what have you, pop that in there. And then we've got a page of snack ideas. Oh, sorry. So we've got a page of snack ideas and some suggestions. These are quite specific, and I feel like I would have preferred, as someone who's experienced, not to have the ideas page. I think it's a waste of page. Someone who is probably starting out would probably find this useful. So it kind of different things for different people, I guess. So I would probably prefer to have plain boxes, but it is useful for people who are just looking for some ideas. And then the seasonal produce calendar, and again this is obviously going to be based on USDA, so the US, which is fine because that's where it's made. For me, this is also kind of what's in season as well. Could be in the UK, but depending on your country, this will change. And there's a very, very large section about vitamins and minerals, which is very interesting if you're looking for it. But I do think, if you, for example, your doctor said to you, you are short on, for example, I am deficient of folic acid, and my body naturally does not produce enough and doesn't handle it very well. And I get anemic because of it very frequently. And because I was told it by my GP would tell me what to do, and I researched it myself. So it is good to have this in there as a good reminder. But I think maybe this could have been put on just a couple of pages because there's a lot here. There's a lot here. It's very interesting, but I think if you had an issue with minerals, you'd probably do more research. I don't know, but it is really interesting. So I think some people would find it really, really helpful, and it's a lot of work that's gone into it, so I can appreciate that. Then we've got an expense tracker, one page for each month. It goes into your groceries, which is actually not a bad thing to do if you are on a budget. I should really do this. I am terrible. I pick things up randomly and I don't necessarily keep an eye on what I'm doing. But very handy. I guess there's going to be 12 months worth there. And a couple of pages at the back for notes, which are quite a few pages for notes, which is helpful. So again, you create extra recipes, phone numbers for your favourite takeaway, coupon codes maybe. If you keep a coupon calendar for your favourite supermarket, if you know certain weeks there's going to be things happening, that might be quite handy. Maybe it was allergies, that kind of stuff. And there's a couple of plain ones at the back as well. And there's like a little pouch, like a little wallet at the back as well. And there's that string. Already got that mucky look. And there you go. So that is the little walkthrough of the Life and Apples meal planner. Overall, I really, really do like this planner actually. I sound like I don't, but I do. It's really nice. It's so much effort's clearly been put into making it. I think it's going to appeal to a broad amount of people. I think the quality is very nice. The cover's lovely and tactile. The colour scheme is like fresh and fresh. I like the fact that there are free printables on their website, which you can download even if you don't buy the planner. I think that's really, really great. I think areas would be improve these little stickers, even though they're free. And I think they're going to probably add more and more printables, which would be nice. I like the way that it's spiral bound, so that when you are using it, you can flip it over and just do that and use it that way, and the spirals won't be so bad and in the way. Yeah, I like the fact that it's not coloured, so you can colour it in yourself, and it's undated, which is fab. And for what it is, for the value, it's $20, which is about, with our exchange rate at the moment, is about £20. I think it's really good value for money, and I'm looking forward to using it. Things I would do to improve it just on the first glance is I would probably add a column in for snacks. I'll probably add in a little bit of space for pantry. Of course, there is only a certain amount of space in here. Maybe make these columns a little narrower. I don't think I would need these here, but some people would really enjoy using those. And I don't think you need quite as much for the essential minerals. I don't think. It is interesting though. I think I still like it to be kept in there. It's a good reminder. Maybe make it a little smaller and have a few more recipe cards I think people would like to use, or blank pages to put their own things in there. But other than that, it looks absolutely cracking, and I can't wait to use it. So yeah, well done to the team over at Life and Apples. You've done a great job. I look forward to using it very, very soon, this week probably. And thank you so much for watching. I hope that little walkthrough has been helpful. And I'll see you in my next meal planning video using this planner.